What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Jay Nicole, and your boy, Atum Ride.
Hey, what it do?
Tell them who we had today.
Hey, man, A1 Live, man. We got the JCS Project. We got League 360 in the building. Man, they finna tear it down, man. These are true revolutionaries in the works. You know what I'm saying? Give it back to the next generation. That's why we here. Get in the action, baby.
Y'all know y'all can tune in on weareA1.com, YouTube, Periscope, Facebook, everything.
Everything.
Get in the action.
Hey, yo, A1 Live. Hey, man, got the Bill Podcast in the building, man. Y'all tune in, man. We are A1.com, man. You know what I'm saying? We taking a knee on y'all boys, man. Hey, absolutely.
Y'all can watch on Facebook, Twitter,
Periscope.
We are A1.com. Get in the action.
Yeah. Hey, yo, it's Wednesday, A1 Live. Catch us on weareA1.com.
I'm gonna jump in there too.
Hey, Action Squad in the building. That boy Jay Norm.
Holla at your boy.
Twitter, Facebook,
Everything.
yeah.
Tune in to everything.
Get in the action.
Action one.
RBG gon' ride. Oh God. By the way, I ain't tell you.
3.
Get in the action. What it do, brother Atum Ra. A1 Live in the place to be. Got the Credit Sisters in the building. Action Squad, what up? Hey, man, we are A1.com. Check us out. Get in the action, baby.
Make sure y'all tune in. You can tune in on weareA1.com, Facebook, Twitter. What else?
Man, we on everything. Everything.
Get in action.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Jay Nicole.
Hey, man, it's your brother Atum Ra. Wednesdays, 8 p.m. You already know what's going down.
Yeah.
A1 Live. We are A1.com/TV. YouTube Live. Check us out. And what they got to do, Jay Nicole?
Get in action, baby.
Get in action.
Yeah.
Check me out though. If you came here feeling down, well, I'm finna pick you back up. Put a smile on your face. I came to the party, baby. I feel music through my speakers. Super music made me do it till my feet hurt. All night, I'm flying like a free bird. Going stupid, stupid till I lose it. 'Cause I came to the party, I was looking good. Had my nails done, hair did, heels on too. But the music had me moving, I felt so good. If somebody tried to stop me, I wish you would, yeah. Come on and party, so come on and party, come on and party, come on and party. Come on and let go, it's a no judgment zone. Let the good vibes take you to the floor. I came to the party. I came to the party, I was looking good. I came to the party. I came to the party, I was looking good, yeah. I only wanna feel positive energy, so don't kill my vibe with negativity, yeah. I wanna dance, I wanna sweat hard. Sweat on my edges, sweat on my edges. 'Cause I came to the party, I was looking.
Action one. Inspiring action. Hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo.
Yeah.
What it do, man? It's your brother Atum Ra. A1 Live in the place to be. Shout out to everybody checking us out on weareA1.com/TV. Shout out to everybody that's checking us out on YouTube. If you're watching us on any live stream, go on and hit that subscribe button.
Bing.
Go on to that website. Subscribe to our newsletter. Get down with us.
Jane Cole.
What's up, brother?
Hey man, I'm excited about today.
I am too. We got a lot going on. A lot that you guys need to pay attention to.
For sure. Man, first of all, man, we got to start out the show, man, with a big RIP to the big homie John Witherspoon.
Man, I was saddened by that. Like, you know, it could have caught a tear. You know, and I normally don't react like that when, you know, celebrities pass away. But this is a man that's been on the screen the entire time I've been growing up. You know, that was Pops. That was my Pops too.
Man, for sure.
Cold-blooded.
Sure. I know, man. And I know everybody was looking forward to that last Friday.
I just been saying bang, bang, bang all day, you know?
I know, right, man? But, definitely an icon, man. When you look back at some of his roles, like, man, you forget that he did that much and he, you know, had been in the game so long. Man, how about that food truck festival?
Man, that food truck festival was off the chain. If you guys missed it, I don't even know what to tell you. Your stomach is mad right now, you know. They had the hookah out there and everything.
Look, man, they thought the BLA was a game.
Ain't no jokes.
They thought we'd just be hyping up stuff.
It ain't no joke.
But, you know, I definitely, you know, got to send a big shout out to the brothers of the BLA. You know what I'm saying? They're my brothers. You know, some of us walked up to 15 miles that day and didn't leave that area around the shrine. Yeah, you guys did an amazing job. You know, it takes a lot to put something of that size together. And, you know, it went, from the public's eyes, it went off effortlessly. I don't know what kind of things happened along the way, but, you know, we couldn't tell. Oh, yeah. But, you know, the best thing about that day was seeing our people out, having a good time, spending their money with each other.
Yeah.
And, you know, one thing you realize that there's no amount of marketing or promotion that could put on something like that. Like, those were people that actually had to come out and spend their money with other black businesses. Like, these were people that consciously made the decision. And then also for us to see all these different groups of the so-called pro-black movement out there together doing their thing. You know, all the vendors, you know, inside, they
so
were
many
winning. Shout out to all the artists. You know, there was no holes in the show.
It wasn't.
And you know, it just was a day of love.
It was dope.
Yeah,
that's what it was. Pure dope.
Yeah. And we're talking about dope, man. A1 was out there holding it
down. Of course,
man.
You know, A1 was in the building. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to work the parking lot, and everybody telling me about Action 1.
You know, we held it down. You know, we talked to a lot of people out there. Everybody was enjoying themselves. You know, we just love to be in the community here at A1. You know, we like to put our foot in it and hit the ground rolling.
Most def, man. And, you know, speaking of community, you know, I think that pretty much embodies the person that we have today. You know, when you talk about mind, body, and spirit, you know what I'm saying, the man that gives everything to the people, people from all different walks, ways of life. You know, even though he is a legendary musician, you know what I'm saying, he still finds ways to give back, you know what I'm saying, outside of music.
Yeah.
And, you know, those are the things that you can't, you know, it's hard to even quantify, you know, but, you know, when I look at Ant Boogie, man, you know what I'm saying, I'm just happy, man, you know what I'm saying, he'll look at it, man, you can't look at him without smiling, man. Ant Boogie, man.
Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on? You all right?
Hey, man, good,
Thank you.
How about that introduction, though? And you know,
right? Like,
he's giving this introduction. This is not the first time he's been in the A1 studio. You know?
Oh, yeah, I already knew it was serious business when I pulled up to the parking lot and I seen the bus outside.
Oh, man, he got the bus outside.
Oh, yeah, it's finna go down.
And Boogie's in the building.
Yeah, man, but we finna hop into a quick commercial break, and then we're gonna be right back with Ant Boogie because he got an event going on that the world has been waiting for. So, man, brother Atum Ra, tune in. We be back. Action Jackson, Q, what's up?
Yeah.
Get in the action at weareA1.com.
Thank you all for just inviting me out and giving me the opportunity to speak about Twist. I really appreciate you, and I love that you all are doing positive exposure of people in the community versus whatever else you could be doing. So I appreciate you shedding a positive light in the world.
Show.
Get in action! What's up, everybody? It's your girl Janetta with A1 Live Pop-Up here at African Fashion Week Art, Wine, and Culture event. We are having an amazing time. They have some lovely art pieces to see. So go ahead, get down here. You still have time. Everybody get in the action.
Action 1, inspiring that. Hey, yo, back in this thing.
Yeah.
Hey.
Joined today by the one and only Ant Boogie.
Yes, Sunnyside rep.
Sunnyside. Holding it down. Before we went to the break, you definitely heard me give this man his accolades, definitely because, I believe in giving people their flowers while they living.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I definitely believe in keeping people around me that, keep me going. Man, hey Boogie, man, this ain't your first time up here.
Not the first time. I hope it won't be the last.
Oh, you know you family. He knows he's family.
Working on big things for 2020, so
Okay.
Before we talk about the event you have going on, and before we talk about all the wonderful things you do at High Volume Music Live and your group Home, for people that that don't know, A Boogie, because our audience is mostly a millennial audience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, they like, who's this guy Toom's always talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? Just give us a little rundown of your
Man, born in Sunnyside, 1967. Started my first business at 15. Sold that business when I hit 45. When I turned 45, I sold that business. I've been pretty much self-employed all my life.
Man.
I try to make a conscious effort to keep Sunnyside in the forefront of my mind, doing things for the Sunnyside community and other communities as well. I'm very big on supporting domestic violence causes, the LGBTQ, however you say it, community.
I'm not going to get in trouble this way.
Everything, I know, right? I don't want to say it wrong, but I just support a lot of causes. Mental health, that's definitely like something close to me because I own two boarding homes, and I take care of vets and guys with mental issues and drug and alcohol related issues. So I stay pretty busy.
So, man, y'all heard all that. Y'all heard all of that right there, and he didn't even mention anything about the music.
That's how I was
Like, he didn't mention anything about the music. You have to respect them on all of that just alone.
I started playing music when I was 15. I started playing guitar. I was DJing also. And I've played with a lot of people. I've toured with a lot of people. I've had the opportunity to perform with Prince, the great Prince. Yeah. I've opened up for George Clinton in Florida. Johnny Taylor, the year he passed away, Los Lonely Boys. My band, Collective Hallucination. Check us out.
Give him a shout out.
We have a lot of music out there. If you like funk music and soul music, original music, we have a lot of music out there. We're going in the studio next year to start working on some new singles and everything. Yeah, so
that 20 years.
I just thank you.
I was dancing all night long.
Was it funky?
It was real funky. Smelled something in the air.
Like, you didn't know who in the room could pick up an instrument and just start playing it.
Yeah.
Homies that just came in.
He just said, "Hey, you over there sitting in the audience."
Killing it. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ear was cold when we did the time.
That was dope.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, man. I love music. Like, music is my life. I'm not into sports, politics, or any of that. But music, that's every genre: country, jazz, rock, soul, funk, zydeco, everything. Like, music is my love. Like, I have rooms full of music at home, like shelves stacked up, CDs, cassettes, LPs. I have storage units with nothing but music. It's a big collective music all my life.
Man, I found something in the vault. Maybe Jordan, let me play it. I seen you rapping with Dub C.
Of course he would find
dedicated
it.
to the wiggy rack who doubted my abilities and said I wasn't coming back. Yeah. WC, that's my boy. That's my boy. West Side Connection. You saw that video?
I'm gonna find it, man.
Dub C.
I know all of that has went into inspiring you to start High Volume Music Live.
Yes,
Talk about that.
yes. High Volume Music Live's a music venue that I opened up about almost 5 years ago. I wanted to have a place where artists, mostly artists that do original music, but artists that do anything could come perform and not be battling against TV screens and pool tables and all of that stuff. You know, people watching the game instead of watching the bands perform. So we
janky promoters.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So, and I wanted to have a place as a black man in music. We're not really represented when it comes to performances. I wanted to have a place where people would have like superb sound.
Yeah.
Like that was number one.
And they
for me.
definitely
So,
do.
Yeah,
You
so
accomplished
I
that.
spent thousands of dollars on my sound system alone and professional lighting. You know, I wanted to me, my independent artists, my local artists, they are just as big stars and just as important as the people that you see on TV,
That's right.
as the Beyoncés of the world and
Right.
the Drakes of the world and everything. I believe that they should have a place where they can go perform and be treated like and feel like the stars that they are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so when we have somebody like Antic, who was on the 20-year anniversary, who's a star in every right,
Yeah.
you know, or Cicely O'Kain, who's going to be on this upcoming show, you know, Amanda and some Montrose on the guitar. I mean, there's so many people. And to me, in my mind, in my eyes, they are all stars. And they don't need to be performing on a flat floor, going up against the Texans or the Rockets or the Astros or whoever you cheering for. Like, all eyes should be on them.
Yeah.
You know, so I opened, so I opened that with that goal in mind, and I want to have a place because it's as big as Houston is. As big as Houston is, there aren't too many places where an artist doing original music can go perform on a weekend.
Right.
All of these places in Houston that host live music, they want cover bands.
Right.
Especially on the weekend. You know, they're like, you know, for an original artist like my band, like, yeah, you can come play on a Monday. You know,
Right.
Monday? This is Houston. This isn't New Orleans. This isn't New York.
Right.
Nobody's going to listen to live music on a
Right.
Monday.
Right.
You know. So I open up High Volume Music Live with that in mind because the artists that I like and the artists that I appreciate do original music.
Right, most
You
definitely.
know.
And we appreciate you we appreciate you for that. Just because I mean Action One solely exists for, you know what I'm saying?
Me and Dub C, my boy.
But you know, at Action One, you know, we started this platform to support the independent artists.
Yeah.
Right,
So
and
we
thank
have
you
to,
for that. Thank you,
jump
yeah.
through the hoops in order to get their music and their talent exposed
Right,
to the artists,
right.
to the audience and the people that want it.
Right.
And every time that I go to High Volume Music Live, I find another artist.
It's
Right.
true. To put on a spin. To
You know,
spin.
shout out to Sid, the man, the indie freak.
Yes.
Always,
Yeah.
and wonderful artist.
Yeah, and I think we as consumers, as music lovers, as radio hosts, as television hosts, we need to appreciate our artists right here in
Yeah,
Houston.
definitely.
Don't wait till they blow up,
Right.
and then
And
be
then
like,
wanna,
you know,
hey,
Houston's
come on.
own Christina Denae.
Right.
After she'd have made it like
Right.
in New York and everybody,
Where were you
know,
on
where
that
were you when
journey?
she was, you know, when she was playing, you know, for pennies, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? When she was doing showcases, you know, so I appreciate you guys for what you do. You know, as a community, we can make it grow. You know,
Facts.
Tell us a little bit about the Tell us a little bit about the
Sisters of
concert.
Soul, the Funky Divas. Man, hold up.
I know I can't get on Facebook.
I'm excited.
Man, hold up.
I'm gonna open up the book.
Oh my God! So I had this thing in mind last year. I wanted to do a concert with female artists, and I just did not know what to do. I didn't know who I wanted to have on it. But after a couple of Sid's shows, Indie Friendly, I was like, okay, I think I know who I want on this. And I was like, I was thinking it's gonna be a one-time thing. But the Sisters of Soul Funky Divas, it's a concept I put together. I have a professional band backing 6 artists doing original music. Okay, they're doing their own music for an audience that may have never heard of them. And hopefully that audience will be moved to support them, to purchase their music or whatever. And I love to see artists perform with bands. I'm not a huge fan of tracks. I understand sometimes we have to do tracks, but I love to see I love to see artists perform with bands. And watching these ladies perform and watching their dynamics and how they do on stage, I'm like, they need to be in front of a band. So the Sisters of Soul was born. I'm hoping to make it a movement. And then the Funky Divas, that comes from my all-time favorite female group ever, In Vogue.
All right.
So their second album, Funky Divas, I was like, so we're gonna do these Funky Divas up here. So the next one I'm already working on is gonna be Sisters of Soul Born to Sing, which is In Vogue's first album.
But one thing about Ant Boogie, he always pays homage. He always pays homage.
You have to. So I'm really excited. They had their first 2 rehearsals, and they were just dynamic. Like, just seeing them, like, they are bringing so much fire. Right. Like, they are bringing so much fire. Like, oh my God. Amanda, Cicely O'Kain, Chazelle, Christina Denae, Danny Walker, and Maria Lewis. And they're all doing their own original music. Exactly. We have a few covers in the show, like an all-star salute towards the beginning of the show and towards the end of the show. It's gonna be like an all-star salute, to some artists that have come before them. And made it. So but I'm really I'm so excited about it. Well,
I already know the show's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
Pretty much all the
fire
that you have on there, I think we've already played on Action 1.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And after this
fire.
That we have all of their
man.
Streaming, man. So hey Boogie, man, you've been doing this music thing for so long. And you still have that fire and that passion.
I will never grow tired of it, man. I'm always inspired, man. When I see like these ladies on this show, when I see them, they inspire me to keep it going and keep it moving. Because nobody, I feel, in Houston prior to me, thank God for you guys, thank God for Sid, has really been trying to do what we're doing. Everybody's always focused on cover bands and all of that. I'm like, we got to have a platform for artists that do original music. And then my son, he's 16 years old, Prince.
That's my baby.
He's a multi-instrumentalist. And, I'm trying to teach him, the music industry, because music is all I know. I don't know sports. I don't know politics. I'm learning politics, but music is all I know. So music is what I love.
Yeah,
music is what I love. So till the day I die.
And you take care of what you love, right?
You understand what I'm saying? You understand? And I love these ladies that's performing on the Sisters of Soul.
How can people get tickets to the event?
They can get tickets on Eventbrite. SOS FunkyDivas.eventbrite.com. That's SOS, Sisters of Soul, FunkyDivas.eventbrite.com.
Most deaf. And if anybody wants to book an event at High Volume Music Live, how can they do that?
They can go to the website, which is www.hvmlhtx1.com, or they can call me at 713-724-5199.
Most deaf. We got about 2 minutes before the next break, but real quick, man, could you just build on the importance of group homes, the things you do in the community?
Oh man,
how people can support you in those relationships as well, because that's very fundamental. Those are things that in our society you can easily overlook.
Right.
Be so focused on yourself and the rat race that you see that there are people out here that want to do better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just need people hands.
So my boarding home, Jacob's Home for Men, named after my father, who's a World War II vet. May he rest in peace. We try to bring men off the street and feed them, bathe them, clothe them, and everything. It's in the heart of Sunnyside.
Yeah.
If you want more information, I know we're short on time, 832-882-8726. And another thing that we're getting ready to do in December, there are a lot of kids that are displaced in Sunnyside that are homeless. And we are going to have them bust to my venue, High Volume Music Live, on December 19th, and we're going to feed them.
Oh, that's
We're
beautiful.
going to feed them and their families and everything. I'm hooking up with Young Elementary, which is the elementary school that I went to, and we're going to take 30 families and bust them to High Volume Music Live and feed them for the holidays. And my son is going to perform. So hopefully we can come talk about that, maybe get the principal of the school here and talk a little bit about it. So, I'm always trying to do good in the hood. Sunnyside is very close to me, and I love Sunnyside for life.
Hey, man, you're a real one, man. Yeah, we definitely going to make sure that, whatever you need,
we'll support that.
Thank you very much.
Keep us informed with that, man. Hey, Boogie, man, always a good man. Always a good time.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you, baby.
Yes,
sir. Yes, sir. And I want y'all to remember, if it ain't high volume, it ain't loud enough.
Bam.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Well, man, we finna roll into this commercial break, man, and we gonna be back, you know what I'm saying, with some sisters of soul.
Woo!
Yeah. Action 1, inspiring action.
Everybody say, get in the action.
Get in the action.
What he dabbing on him? Okay.
Get in the action. Yo, we in here dabbing on the real. Y'all stay tuned, more to come. Action 1 Media Group. It's time to get into action, man. For real.
In your face.
Hi, this is Ant Boogie. Welcome to the High Volume Music Live website. High Volume Music Live is a different type of music venue rental space in Houston. Browse through the website and feel free to contact us for more information. Thanks, and remember, if it ain't high volume, it ain't loud enough. Hi, this is Ant Boogie. Welcome to the High Volume Music Live website. High Volume Music Live is a different type of music venue rental space in Houston. Browse through the website and feel free to contact us for more information. Thanks, and remember, if it ain't high volume, it ain't loud enough.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Jay Nicole, and this is A1 Live, and we are back with the Sisters of Soul, the Funky Divas edition, baby. Yes. How you ladies doing tonight?
Wonderful. Yeah, great. Doing great.
I'm great. Okay, so I know everybody out here may not know who you are. Some of you guys have been in the A1 studios, and some of you have not. So one by one, why don't you guys just introduce yourselves to the people, let them know who you are, and what you're going to be bringing to the concert.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Cocaine. If you looked at the flyer, you will see Cicely O'Kain. I'm her too. And I'm just excited to just bring some energy. I love to sing, and that's what I'm just going to be doing. I'm grateful to be doing my original stuff.
and I am Amanda Sharee, and I will be bringing love.
What's up? It's your girl Christina Denae, and I'll be bringing just some truth and energy and authenticity. So that's what I'm bringing.
Man, I need all of that in my life, and I bet y'all do too. Now I know we're missing some of the funky divas. Who else is going to be on the show that isn't here today?
Chazelle, Danny Walker,
and Maria.
All right, yes. So, what date is the show going down on?
November 9th.
November the 9th. So, Cicely.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm familiar with your music. You know, I know that you are a powerhouse on the stage. Do you have any new music coming out? Are you going to be performing some new music at the show?
I do have new music coming out. I'm working on an album, a full album. So I really am taking my time with it, but it is currently in the works. I just left the studio today, so be on the lookout for that. But it's simmering, so
okay,
be patient with me. And so the music that I'm doing, it is one song older, one song newer, quite new, but just not the newest.
Okay. So tell them a little bit about your style so they know what to expect when they come in, because I know I've seen the videos, I've heard the music, you know. Tell them a little bit about your style.
I consider myself a pop soul artist. So that can be anything from like house music to rock and roll to hip hop or R&B music. Like it just anything that gives you a pop of soul. That's where you will find my stuff. I like to do everything.
Yeah. And how long have you been in the game?
In the game?
Yeah.
Well, I have been singing my whole life, but I have been doing music, like really pursuing my career in music since 2015. So we'll say that.
All right. Amanda, hey girl. Hey. Tell them a little bit about your style. I know you got that sultry. Go ahead and let them know.
So I'm literally R&B to the soul. Love, sex, pain, relationships, all that. That's me. Like hands down.
Yeah.
That's just me.
So how long have you been doing music and like you said, that's just you.
It really
is. The music that you sing is just you, but were you always that way?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I'm a Libra. I love love. So yeah, it's just embedded in me.
And how long has it been since you've been doing?
I've been singing all my life, but taking it seriously, maybe about 3-4 years. I'll say about 3-4 years.
What's the name of your project that you have out?
The Cycle.
The Cycle.
Download the Cycle. Download the Cycle. Available everywhere.
That's a dope title.
It is a dope title. It could mean really, multiple things.
If you listen to the songs, it's really about a cycle, a relationship. You meet somebody, you like them, you date them, you don't like them no more, they mess up, and then you give up, and then what you do, you start it over with a new person. You're doing the same thing with a different person each time.
It is true.
Until you get it right.
That's right.
That's pretty much it.
Or and then you just do music.
Yeah. And that's what I'm sticking to.
I know that's right. So, Christina Denae, before we go into more questions for you ladies, tell us how long you have been in the game and your style of singing.
I've been really writing and recording since 19. But, you know, life has its changes. You go through it, you find yourself and lose yourself and find yourself. So the music would still be on the back burner, but I would always find a way to put it back in the forefront. So it's always just been that journey for myself, but I've just been now pursuing it for the past couple of years now, like seriously.
Yeah.
And you know, it's been good. My style, you know, was just real. Like I'm contemporary R&B, neo soul, but I love hip hop. Not necessarily like, you know, the trap rap, but like real hip hop, you know.
Yeah.
Just underground artists like, you know, Wyclef Jean and Bilal, and just I'm kind of losing my memory, having a brain fart. But with that being said, my style of music, you know, I want people to still bob their head. You know what I mean? I'm not necessarily a ballad singer. If it is a little slowed down, you still gonna feel it. You know, so it's going back to the core, neo soul, and just real. You know, just truth. But you know, you ain't crying, you vibing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's all about a vibe.
So you have any projects?
Yes. Well, I'm wrapping up on my EP titled These Days: Life, Love, and Lessons. But I have 2 singles out that's out now. One good, titled Good Live Your Life, and another one that I dropped recently called Let Me Down. So that's also going to be on my EP as well. So just finalizing everything, and I'm excited because that's been a process in itself. But, you know, timing is everything, you know, and I'd rather, you know, be content with it so you guys can love it.
Yeah. So, you know, for me, music does a lot for me. You know, it brings you out of a bad mood into a good mood. You know, it encompasses everything in life. It can make it better, you know, it can make it worse, it can make you pull your hair out of your head, you know. So, and that's me listening to the music. But what about the creative process? You know, like when you guys are creating your music, because you guys aren't just singers. You know, you guys are writers, you guys are very talented. So as far as the creative journey, how is that for you guys? Who wants to answer that first?
I can go. For me, I don't really talk much about personal things, so I'd rather put it in my music. So things that I went through with my relationship last year, that's what the cycle was. So now it's like, okay, I'm over it now.
Yeah.
Because I already wrote about it. I've thrown it away. You can hear my pain. You can hear the love, everything that I went through, and you can relate to it. So that's kind of how my creative process is. It's what I'm going through at that moment.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What about you, Cicely?
Mine just kind of comes in waves. I could be asleep. I could be in the kitchen. I could be using the restroom. I could be whatever. And something will just come. I may or may not have a beat. And I just let the song write itself. And even if I don't understand what I'm talking about, I roll with it anyway. And I usually am like pleased with it at the end of that. So yeah, it's a interesting process. And I don't write. So if I write it with my voice, but I don't like physically write down the music. And that was an accident.
Oh, wow.
That's interesting.
That is very interesting.
Oh, no,
You
I
normally
gotta
only hear
need some
rappers
words.
say, I just go in the studio and I freestyle. You know, you literally write the song in your head.
I write it in my head, and then if there's like particular nuances I want to remember, I'll put it in my voice notes on my phone. But I noticed a couple of years back that I had stopped writing, and so it was pretty interesting.
That is very interesting.
That is.
I won't remember.
Yeah. What about you, Christina Denae?
Well, you know, my personality, I'm very observant, and I'm also, you know, inquisitive. So, and on top of that, I'm never on the surface. I'm a layered type of person. I always go. It's always a why, you know, what. It's not just what it is. It's why. So, how I write is always definitely, you know, things that I've experienced or my girls' experience, or just people. I don't write about women hating men. I write about life, whether you're a man or a woman, depression, or you overjoyed relationship. Like, I just write about what's true and what I've seen, you know, growing up. So for me, it's just always truth, you know, and it's always a message. It's always something that I know that others can resonate with because I can feel it as well. So with me, it's just always at the core, like what speaks to you and, you know, what'll teach you in the end.
Yeah, that's dope. See, these are some dope female artists. You guys definitely need to be in the building at the Sisters of Soul concert.
Yes,
so
You would know because you be singing.
You know, I don't do much. I don't do much.
Yeah.
We gonna move on here to here, you know. But that's not about me. This is about y'all, okay? So what I want to know is, you know, when the people come in the building on November the 9th, how do you want them to feel when they leave out the building?
Inspired.
Better.
Enlightened.
Bam, inspired, better, enlightened. That's beautiful. So before we go, we have to go to another quick break. Before we go, why don't you guys let everybody know one by one how they can book you, how they can find you on social media, and all that good stuff.
I am Cocaine. That's COKAIN on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. If you want to be my Facebook friend, you can find me at Cicely O'Kain, Cicely O'Kain Radio on Pandora, and Cicely O'Kain and Cocaine on all streaming sites if you want to listen to my music. And to book me, you can find me at Cicely O'Kain Music. I'm sorry, at Cocaine Music at gmail.com. And that's how you get me to come where you at.
Man, just look me up on Instagram. Amanda Sharee. If you want to book me, Amanda Sharee. Facebook, Amanda Sharee. Everything, Amanda Sharee.
Spell it. Go ahead and spell it.
Oh, Amanda Sharee. So y'all should know
Some
how to
people
spell
shouldn't
Amanda.
know. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Sharee, Sharee. That's Sharee. And Amanda. Come on, Amanda. Come on.
But don't you have Pandora too?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see?
Shout out to y'all. Give my Pandora station.
Yes,
Amanda
ma'am.
Sharee Radio.
My girl Christina.
Yes, you can find me on Instagram as Christina Denae _music. That's Christina DENAE _music. For booking and inquiries is DenaeMusic1@gmail.com. My Facebook also and my Twitter is Christina Denae. Pretty easy to find, so just look out for you, girl.
Well, I'm so excited about this concert. I'm definitely going to be in the building. You know I am. But we're about to go to a quick break. Everybody go ahead and tune in at weareA1.com/TV, and we'll be right back. Get in action.
Get in the action.
Man, you still here? Go on and subscribe.
Everybody say, get in the action.
Get in the action.
What are you dabbing on them? Okay.
Get in the action. Yo, we in here dabbing on the real. Y'all stay tuned, more to come. Action 1 Media Group. Time to get into action, man. For real.
In your face.
Get in the action.
Man, you still here? Go on and subscribe.
Oh, we back at it again, baby.
What?
Get in the action.
3.
Get in the action.
Tell me what is the deal, tell me what is the deal.
So I challenge you today to start strong.
Get in the action.
Tell me what is the deal. Cause I'm calling for you.
Get in the action.
Can you feel that? Yeah. See, I'm calling for you. Can you feel that? Yeah. See, I'm calling for you. Can you feel that? Yeah. See, I'm calling for you. Say how you really
Action 1. Yeah. Doing it dedicated to A-Sound. Music lives. I just been sitting back in the cut, building up my energy. Yeah. I had to tap into my energy. Some motivation.
Can you feel my
See them haters, if they could, they'll come and get me. Crooked cops wanna lock me up, but that's okay. Cause I know that the Holy Spirit gon' show me the way to stay out of trouble. I'm just trying to stay humble. I'm in the concrete jungle, every day I live the struggle. I see mothers raising their kids all alone. These brothers out here catching the bus, cause we all in the battle zone. Why they take my ID from me? They don't wanna see me riding in the hood. That's okay, I be walking, still shining in the spirit. Faith works and I let them know it. A poor righteous poet with the love of God and I show it.
Yo, A1 live back in this thing,
Yeah.
Finally let me back on the set.
The ladies had to take over for a quick minute,
Hey,
we outnumbered y'all today, so,
Hey, man, you know what, man? For these beautiful, soulful ladies that you had, man, I give it up every time, man. Every time, man. That's definitely going to be a powerful and wonderful event. And we definitely going to make sure that we close the show strong, man. you know, that's why I was really excited today, you know, when I had these two guests and actually paired up together, you know, even though they're kind of in separate, but in so many ways that they don't know, you know what I'm saying, equal lanes, you know what I'm saying, just like I said, with everything Ant Boogie does, that inspires me to keep going within my community work. This next brother that I'm pulling on, man, is you know, I'm gonna call him our modern day Benjamin Banneker.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Like
that's a major. That's something major.
Our brother within the community that, you know, we got to make sure that we protect. You know, because you know, if you just talk to this brother for 15, 20, 30 minutes, you know, you'll be inspired to go try to create something yourself. You know, it's not too many people. It's not too many people that I know on the tech front that can do everything from top to bottom. You know, a lot of people have a lot of different ways, and then, you know, a lot of people can do things such as create websites and things like that. But how many people are actually inventors and build products to sell? You know, one of them that you actually see on his wrist right now, man. The one and only brother Shern Peters from New Age Nerds. What's up, brother?
Yeah.
All right. I'm good. Good, and
for
the record, it is Shern Cutter Smooth EP Digital.
Okay.
You better tell him.
Okay.
You better tell him what it is.
You know what I'm saying? I was jamming some of the music earlier, man.
Oh, see, that's the Cutter Smooth. See what I'm saying? Is you say Benjamin Banneker's one, that's an honor, and that's some big shoes to fill. But yeah, that's you listen to that Cutter Smooth. That's just one of the things. I love to create, and I hope I can inspire people. I'm glad that you said that inspired you, but if my love, like you said, love can inspire others to do something, then I'm joyous. I'm good. Good.
Most def. So let's talk about yourself and what brought you to create, to start your company, New Age Nerds, and we can talk about some of the things that have come out of that so far.
Well, one, I'm a nerd. So off the rip. So to start New Age Nerds, me being a nerd, being a black nerd, you know, one of the only kids in the whole all-white class or what have you, it was just a thing, like, I'm a nerd, but I ain't like the rest of them. Right. I mean, I still came from the hood, but the rest of them didn't. Right. So we go on separate buses, separate ways, what have you. So I'm a nerd, but not like them. So I'm a New Age nerd. So what is that? That made me think further into that. Y'all remember the movie Revenge of the Nerds?
Oh, yeah.
Revenge of the Nerds, right? Yeah. Those are real nerds.
Right.
Who came to their savior? When they was getting I'm not sure they're behind whoop. The brothers.
Right.
The brothers.
Facts.
The nerds. Like, you know, they hit me like being like, guy. I know it now. I know I could be comfortable in that. So New Age Nerds, that's where that came from. Because I came up with it when I was designing my first project in freshman year. I went to Florida Institute of Technology. And just, you know, my first product was like, all right, I got to create a company for it. I want this thing, you know, I want to keep it. Like, it's my baby. Because this would be my first project, but I'm trying to make thousands of them.
Yeah.
So, company, New Age Nerds.
Right.
What was your first product?
To be honest, and this is where I wish, you know, I had people like me back then or what have you to show what you're actually doing, what you can do with it earlier. Our freshman project was to make a plotter. Something that you can control with a microcontroller, what have you, with a pen, and it needs to write. It needs to draw something, and you can move around. It's a plotter, what have you. You can make like that. That's what we had to make. Of course, I made it. We got it going and what have you, but it's just a product. So, yeah, so we move on, what have you. Well, don't you know that same thing is the basis to a 3D printer, right? Everybody knows 3D printers.
Right.
But that project was before 3D printers. If somebody was there to let us know, like, hey, that right there, you could use that. Yeah, maybe a class project.
Yeah.
But they're teaching you the future, and you can actually, you know, build something business from that right then today.
Yeah.
Rather than just letting it go when the class is over and you're done. Right. So yeah, so that is why I'm here today, to help others kind of capture what is being taught younger today and how to, you know, get your riches later, you know? So what I'm saying?
So, man, what is your trade and your background? You know what I'm saying?
I am a product developer, to say. Somebody told me to say that. I used to say inventor.
Hey, man, shout out to the marketing rep.
Yeah, right.
We got the CEO on cue.
But it's like you say, Benjamin, but what did he do? Like, he did all kinds of stuff. So you say, like, yeah, I can make anything that comes to my mind, anything that comes to your mind. And the goal is to at least start teaching people how they could do that themselves.
Yeah. Right. Give some examples. Give some examples.
Like, what do you mean? Examples? What do you mean? Engineering? What do you mean? Like, examples of what I've made? Yeah. So New Age Nerds, check out the website, www.newagenerds.com, spelled correctly, normally, like the dictionary. Go out the website. So, of course, we got Wrist MC. Just something, this came about when Control. High Volume was on before, right? So he's going back to the story of why this thing is on my wrist, because I'm an artist as well. I make music. I am a audiophile. So back when making music, the DJ would always mess up your stuff. Like before High Volume came out, you guys are good or what have you, but the sound system was horrible, and let alone get a bad DJ up there just going, turn your bass down, turn your mic all off, now you don't sound right, what have you. Just messed up the whole performance, right? While I was doing that, I figured out a way to, hey, my phone could do everything that's on the board. I should be able to just hook my phone up to the microphone, and I'll be my own DJ while I perform. So that was my idea, and I did it a few times, right? So I'm impressing the crowds, and that made me think, all right, cool. So one, you got music product. Two, I got a physical product. It just made I can make all the music I want, but I really need to dive into the business part of it, and that's mainly what I've been doing for the last definitely 4 or 5 years, of just focusing on the business aspect. No matter how many products you put out there, like all of them is still focused on business. Still got to do the same things, what have you, right? So in terms of things that I've made, Wrist MC, also in terms of jumping into the entrepreneurism, there is an entrepreneur map that I've mapped out from idea to dollars to help with any product. You come out with music, movies, physical products, inventions, a podcast, a radio show. Every business to make money has to go through these steps. And I just wanted a map so that people can see that, right? And that would be my second product, because of course that's the natural thing.
Empire.
Yeah.
BlackBusinessEmpire.com.
They ain't ready for that. They ain't ready for that shit,
/map, and you can actually see the map on the website, and that'll take you from idea to dollars, or what have you.
Right, most of yeah, we gonna definitely build on that before we close out, man. But with this wristwear, man, that you have, man, it's out now for people.
It is ready now, and we about to drop some more come Black Friday. Matter of fact, beginning in November we're gonna drop it, so it'll be ready for order, so you can get it for Black Friday. I love having a black business on Black Friday, or even that whole week in the holiday. The time is just.
That's dope, because when you came in and you sat down, that's the first thing I noticed.
Everybody notices
cool.
it. It is, I love it, but it's
one of those.
Yeah,
and I think, man, you're so humble, man. These guys are putting everything together from start to finish, from ordering it to cutting it to fitting it to all the testing and getting it out. And for me as a creator, I love to see the process. Kind of one of the reasons why I went into audio engineering, just because I love starting with blank silence and then, ending up with a track, just that whole process, it does. Yeah, man. And so, man, I definitely get that, man, when I'm around you and New Age Nerds, man. Black Business Empire, man.
Oh, man.
Tell us about that.
Another brain baby. I don't know.
Say, man.
It's just things.
It's going to be something. This going to be something serious.
So when it comes to development, it's always invention or mother. What's the term? Problems are the mother of all inventions, what have you? Something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
That makes sense, though.
Necessity. Say the whole thing. What's the whole thing? Of all necessity is the mother of all inventions. So as you're going down, living in life, what have you, you're gonna run into different problems, things that you need. Like, man, I got this product, right? I'm trying to figure out how to sell. I wish I had some help. There's not many black businesses out there.
It's true, and then they want you to call event help, and they just gonna take your idea.
Man, some figure like, we need a social network to link us all together to focus on business
Yes.
so we can help each other. If I know a little bit of information, I can put that out there. And if somebody else knows a little bit of information, they can add to it. Then you get this whole big old pot repository of business education directly from people in business today, and they Black. Like, so it's a different kind of, you know, problem you kind of go through. It's kind of like a self-help system.
I don't think y'all understand, man. This brother built his own social media network.
That's a small part, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a small part.
Like it's not just a website. Like it's actually everything that you would expect from all of the platforms that we currently use and more. And for all of my friends that are, you know, call themselves tired of Facebook and tired of all these other, you know what I'm saying, platforms that are out there, and at least from the commentary standpoint, you know, I think we'll always be on all these different platforms just to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, we're able to reach different audiences. But I definitely recommend everyone getting on Black Business Empire, man. And we're going to definitely have you back to speak on that a little bit more, because that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother thing we got to break down. But, you know, before we close out, man, how can people get the products that New Age Nerd has?
We got the main two websites. It's newagenerds.com. We're going to be adding a whole lot more. I mean, we got more than just wrist MC. We got Apple Watch bands still to make it look dope. We have drones. We have cleaning robots.
I need one of those.
Right?
I need about 2 of those.
Correct. So all these things are custom made, shipped from us. Right?
Man.
So...
Most definitely, man.
Amazing.
Man, one last question, bro. I just gotta ask you, man. You know, what's a piece of advice that you would give a young entrepreneur that's out there right now that has an idea, an invention, or something like that is just frustrated, you know what I'm saying, because they're in the, you know how it is when you're in the middle of that process, you know, you gotten started and you made enough progress, but you ain't quite broke through yet, man.
Lost in the sauce.
Yeah, what's a piece of advice that you would give them that you know now after going through the process so many times?
Directly, if you needed to go from point A to point B, what's the first thing that you would need? Like driving in Houston, you're trying to get to one side of Houston, you know, to get the address, what have you, what's the first thing you do?
Sure. You need transportation.
Before you do that, I'm pretty sure you look for a map.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're going to pull up the GPS.
You got to have that.
Right? That's number one. Like, I need to know where I'm going and where I'm at. A map, right? An entrepreneur map, right? You wish I had an entrepreneur map.
Right.
All right. Yeah, I had to make that. Find it on newagenerds.com. You know, there's a map for sale on there of this map that I've come up with to show you from A to Z, as well as Black Business Empire, which is free on there that you can see it on there.
For sure, man.
That's the main thing. Like, that's I need.
Man, when we gonna get another album, bro?
We are working on a project right now, and actually, we finished all of. We got like 20 instrumentals, and I'm actually looking for artists to be on there. I'm not sure if you've heard Cut or Smooth, but the goal is to make the best music to ever hit your ears. I mean, scientifically.
Come on now.
I love it. Like I said, I'm an audiophile, and I know engineering, you know, science. Well, hell, that's why I love music, because the vibrations, like, is it, you know, a high volume, you could play a high volume. I need to feel that.
Come on now.
And the goal is to create that, because, you know, especially like at these times, what kind of sounds or vibrations could you create to put on us to increase us?
Yeah, they might not have caught that. Say it again.
Oh, I don't.
Say it one more time for them. They might not have caught it.
Yeah.
When you do, I see you waving. Repeat that
again. That's why I'm in trouble, bro.
You can rewind that.
But yeah, man, give everybody your social media handle, how they can holler at you.
At Cutter Smooth, CUTTASMUVE. I am Cutter Smooth on all platforms. No changes, no anything. You could Google it. New Age Nerds. New NEWAGENERDS. Just Google it, search. It's the same thing on all platforms. Those two main things obviously lead you to all the rest. And remember, blackbusinessempire.com.
Yay.
Deuces.
Jay Nicole, what they got to do on that website?
Man, use your little fingers. Go to weareA1.com and you can find out how you can do all things A1. You can sponsor this show or other shows like it at weareA1.com/sponsorship. You can also look at all of the events that A1 has been a part of, whether past or present or future, at weareA1.com/events. You can also get us to come out and video your event. Also, make sure you guys check out A1 TV.
Yeah.
weareA1.com/TV is what you're watching right now, and listen to all the hottest H-Town independent artists on weareA1.com. Period. Okay, so y'all getting action.
Hey, man. Well, man. Another week up, another week down. Remember, action, agility, life and community, modern media, modern solutions. Action One, we here. Jay Nicole, how we leave them every week?
Getting action, baby.
R.I.P. John Witherspoon.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, she's dedicated to A-Sound. Music lives. I just been sitting back in the cut, building up my energy. Yeah. I had to tap into my energy. Some motivation.
Can you feel my energy? You know I got that energy.
I pray for energy to make it through another day. Cause evil spirits always trying to knock me out the way. Off my path, but I understand the Lord is with me. See them haters, if they could, they'll come and get me. Crooked cops wanna lock me up, but that's okay. Cause I know that the Holy Spirit gon' show me the way to stay out of trouble. I'm just trying to stay humble. I'm in the concrete jungle, every day I live the struggle. I see mothers raising their kids all alone. These brothers out here catching the bus, cause we all in the battle zone. Why they take my ID from me? They don't wanna see me riding in the hood. That's okay, I be walking still signing in the spirit. Faith works and I let them know it. A poor righteous poet with the love of God and I show it. That's why I get it back everywhere I go. I'm giving everything I got until I'm gone.
Braxton was diagnosed with choroid plexus carcinoma, a brain tumor. St. Jude is helping.
Peace, brother Atum Ra, and you tuned in to Action One Network.
Hey yo. Back in this thing again, A1 Live. We appreciate everybody that's checking us out via Facebook Live. Everybody checking us out on weareA1.com. Make sure that you go on Google Play and get the app. You know what I'm saying? The app is out now. You know what I'm saying? Apple coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Tell them quit making us jump through the loops because we coming, man. You know what I'm saying?
Patience